Square number 1, then square number 2. Go ahead. No, keep your feet wherever they are. I apologize, I explained it now. Keeping your feet there, I want you to reach and touch with your hand square number 1, and then square number 3. Square number 3. Okay? And so now I'm going to give you a pattern. I'm progressing really fast here. Here's a pattern that you're going to touch with your hand. 1, 3, 7, 9. Go. Okay, so you get the idea, right? We're starting with this balance. So I'll progress really fast. Now staying on your left leg only. Here's your pattern. You'll touch with your left hand only. Square number 2, 4, 6, 8. Go. We should drink before you come here next seminar. So you get the idea. Now, first biomotor ability, we've simply done this. Now there's a million different ways we can do. I could be pulling him with an elastic. He could have a ball that he has to pick up and grab. Get the idea, right? But I want to progress through this quite quickly. Same thing, staying your left leg only. I want you to touch with your foot, then your hand, these squares. 3, 4, 9. Go. Good. Now, keep your foot there. Yeah. Actually, you can switch feet if you want. So now, I want you to touching your foot, then your hand. But you can do this with your eyes closed. You don't need to close your eyes yet. But you'll touch square number 2, 5, 8. Go ahead. Yeah, good. You're a good sport. It's hard. You can relax. So now, you're going to, now, so that will start balance. Now you're going to work on, we'll start working some agility stuff. Now, so go ahead and stand square number 1. And I'm going to have you hop with 2 feet in a certain pattern, okay? Now, you guys better be paying attention because I'm going to pick on you immediately. So, here's your pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, go. Yeah, so very simple, right? Okay, next person's up. Okay. What did you think? West Virginia?
I went to exchange at our school.
Yeah, great school.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. So here's your pattern. You're going to walk through this. We've already done our stability. Now we're starting a little bit of coordination. So your pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 8, 7, 6, 1. Ready, go. Why did you pause right there?
Going through the numbers in my head.
Yep, the numbers in his head, right? Think about that, the numbers in his head. And so if you see that, you've gone through the drill, you've seen that, is it a coordination problem? Is it a cognitive problem? Did he not understand it? Did I not explain it? Is he not capable? You need to be able to make that distinction. Okay? Here's your next pattern. I'm going to say it quick. As soon as I'm done saying, I'm going to say the word go, and you're going to go as fast as you can. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 5, 1. Good. Get a little confused there, right? Good. All right, next victim. Go ahead and step on up. Yeah. He's hurt, apparently. He hurt. Okay. So, you sweating after all that?
No.
Okay. So, you kind of start getting the idea. Now, we've done 2 feet. Now, some of these, he's way more athletic, clearly. So, anybody wearing a Raiders shirt is badass. So, stand on your left leg only for this drill. The pattern is 1, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 9, 5, go. Go, 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 go! Go, go! He already done it. Okay. Yep, start back and square number 1. Okay, so a good opportunity to add a little bit of pressure under the athlete's ability to listen. Because you were listening, right?
Yeah.
But I'm go, 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 go. Does that happen sometimes in a competitive situation? You get your great opportunity to apply your skill development with the athlete's ability to follow and understand understand and follow instructions. Okay, and then add pressure. Now he had a little hard time with that, so what I should be doing is backing off and then reapply some of that motor learning so that he's able to do it right. If they start screwing up this kind of thing, not very effective. You need to back up. Okay, so here's your next pattern. Go ahead and stand on one leg, pick a leg, I don't care which one. And also while he's doing this, is he moving right? Does he have good balance? We should be correcting those. Those should have already happened. This is a little more advanced. So better do it correctly. Okay. Here's your next pattern. Stand on one leg, cheater. And pattern, I'm just making these up. Pattern is 1, 6, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 9. Go. Go, 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 go. Gotta move. Gotta get that now. Go, you're done. 1, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, now, here's the fun part. You can relax now. Thanks for being good sports, by the way. You were thinking about numbers, right? Did you think about numbers? Did you think about numbers? Are we all thinking about numbers a little bit? Yeah. We should be understanding patterns. We should be recognizing patterns. All of human movement is patterns. It is. And so when I say to you, you remember what your last pattern was? 1, 6, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 9. You should see and do that. That's what you got to see. You ready to do it perfect now? He's got it all figured out. Okay. Umbro, I haven't seen that brand for a long time. Okay.
Everyone's closed.
What's that?
Everyone's closed.
Yeah. Okay. So it's that psychologist thing I'm seeing. How they eat, how they react. Okay. So 2 feet, you can use 2 feet on this one. Let me think of my pattern I'm going to use here. Here it goes. You ready? 1, 3, 9, 7, 1, 3, 9. Go.
Okay, I don't move.
I just said that already. Start over. All right, you ready? You might read the same pattern each year. So be ready to go. The reason why I'm making this a little hard to you is this is what your athlete's going to be experiencing. If you're doing this right, don't make them feel stupid. I'm sorry to teach you a little bit. But back off on your teaching. Make sure they're having success doing these drills. Okay, so here's the pattern. It's a new one. Let's do 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 9, 5. Go. You bet. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, here's your next pattern. Stay right there. So it is 1, 5, 4, 5, 7, 5. That's it. Ready to go. Okay, you're done. Now, at the very beginning, go to stand square number 1. At the very beginning, I gave 2 instructions. That's all I gave. So, the first one was, I will not repeat myself, right? The second was, face in my direction. So We're going to relax from that. Let's think about sports. Now, we've all played sports, I assume, right? Some kind. Usually, your coach has a rule, a hard, fast rule that you should never break, that I deal with, is I want my athletes running all the way to the decision point, to the ball or the person or whatever. I want their speed that all the way. So I should never have to repeat that. It's a skill that's always there. So the reason why I tell them you always have to face in my direction, is that should be, I start to ingrain that idea of there's a rule that we never break. And they learn that. They learn that here. They learn pattern recognition here. That same cognitive skill will happen out there. They'll start to see patterns in their drills. And then they can apply those patterns into their athletic development on the pitch. Yeah? Make sense so far? Okay. So there's kind of the idea of the grid starting from a balance and a coordination. So when we're decelerating, go ahead and move your stuff out of the way. We're going to jog through this. We're not going to sprint. And we're all going to start, just because we're old men, we're all going to start from right here. So you're going to run from here into the grid. Now, if we're accelerating, what angle do I want my shin at? Here, here, here. Which one is it? If I'm accelerating, I want it this way, right? Consequently, my torso is the same thing, right? If you ever teach this as sprinting, I should punch you in your face. Okay. So always here, and don't punch people in the face. Violence is bad. So as I'm in this is the position I want to see, all the way into that grid. Now, when I use the grid, this is my decision point. This is where I stop, change direction, whatever the case is. This one is my deceleration grid. From here, the rest of them, I'm not slowing down. I'm keeping my speed. I'm maintaining my speed. Okay? So if I see any behaviors that are not speed, then I'm going to correct that. Alright? So, as I'm going, if I'm running through this, I should be saying positive, 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 positive. Stop. Okay? That's the right idea. Now, I usually don't show this to the athletes. I'll show you. You will start to see some of this. See what happened to me? Okay. You see the behavior. We've got to correct it with so, what I'll have them do is, let's all do this together. Go ahead and line up. Don't get too far back because I don't want to spend too much time doing this. So, each one of you, twice, are going to run. It does not have to be fast. Please don't sprint. Don't kill yourself. Run into the grid. Decelerate. Stop. Start over. Everybody do it twice. On your own. Go ahead. Now, while they're doing this, next person. As they're doing this, watch yourself. Can you see them decelerating early? How's their balance? One leg in the middle. Are we getting low enough? How's their posture? We're seeing all these things, right? You should be noticing them. Are you seeing them in each other? Yeah. 2 steps in the deceleration, 1 in decision. Decelerate. Is the shin positive? Is the torso positive? That's what we're doing. You guys start further back. You're gonna regret that decision. Okay, come up closer, come up closer, come up closer. And I can train those behaviors out of it. Now that you do that at a slow pace, we do it much more fast. Because what will happen, if the athlete starts there and they know they have to stop here, they're not going to accelerate very well. Alright, what's going to end up happening? They're going to go submaximal speed, or they're going to decelerate early. So we use the Olympia grip to get rid of that habit, train that out. Any questions yet? Kind of cool too, right? So, and you can never steal this idea. There's no way you can recreate this. So now we start to ask more of this cognitive. Are we decelerating the right way with the right direction? So there's two steps that happen in the deceleration square, and we're going to plan with one. So I'm going to tell you what leg I want in this square. Okay? If I say that I want your right leg to land in the decision point, that's the middle grip square always, then that same right leg is the one that begins deceleration. So as I'm going, right, left, decision. Okay? By the way, hold this for a minute and ask yourself, am I in the right position? If this is what you do, don't teach this. You should be in a good athletic position able to do it. So here's what I want you to do. Right leg starts there. Go up at whatever speed you can and keeping the right angles, decelerating, holding that. Everybody do it twice. Go ahead. Hard, isn't it? It's really hard. You guys do sports. I would never do this day long. Go at such a speed that you can do it right. Did you do it right? More surface area allows me to apply more forces to the front. Okay? I'm not saying that this is terribly wrong. I'm saying that this is less surface area than this. You want to know where I learned that from? Triple jumpers. They don't jump like this. They jump like this. They can jump pretty darn high. High jumpers. Can they jump pretty darn high? You bet. They don't jump like this. They jump like this. I'll show you. That track thing I talked about one time, learn that stuff, man. They know it pretty darn well. Okay, because they're trying to put as much force into the ground as they can, right? Now, if we're trying to slow down, I keep my speed going this way. I better put a whole lot of force this way. So if I do this, a lot of force into my heel, I might have an injury, but if I can do that, spread out. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying there's some ideas on it. Okay, so you should notice, we're able to keep the angles we want. If I do this, by the way, I'm talking shin, I'm talking torso. It's kind of tricky, right? Both of you should be able to. When I say go, you will start from there. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Rather than say go, I'm going to say left or right. That is the leg that begins the acceleration and plants at the decision point. Ready? Here it's work. Left. yeah. Go ahead. Everybody's looking back. This is like a school dance. Like, I ain't going to dance with that tape. Hey, you didn't get that on tape, did you?
Got it all on tape.
Left. Okay, so you can hold that position. You ready? Right. Yeah, that's a lumbering stuff. And think about it. Why would you have stuttered? Why was that so lumbering? How athletic was that? Right? You ready? left. I let you step there. We train that out of them. Next person. Right. Gotta go, gotta go. Did he maintain the things we wanted? Ask each other that. You ready? Don't mess up. Right. Not bad, not bad for a girl soccer coach. Okay. So, now here's a couple things that we can glean from this. Not sure what foot you're supposed to put in. Doesn't that happen in sports? Isn't the athlete sometimes put in a position where they're a little confused? Yeah. The other team's trying to do it to them. So this is a great opportunity to start to add skill acquisition to cognitive. Pretty cool, right? This Olympia good stuff, no joke. Okay, so now I'm really going to mess with it. I'm going to say go, then left foot. When I say go, you better start moving. I can't hit you, you guys are all bigger. You ready? Yep. Go. Left. Ooh, that wasn't bad though, because what did you do? Your left leg got in there early. You cheated. You knew what you were supposed to do. Go. Right. I think about like in a play, if you're not sure what's going on, isn't that exactly what the player does? Yeah, we got to train the stuff out of it. Ready? Go. Left. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah.
So white's off.
Yeah, wait just a second. Ready? Don't move. I didn't say go yet. You see how he's kind of... That's telling me also that maybe we need to address this beginning stance. Now also, right now we're standing still. Do we do that a lot when we teach sprinting? It's like stand still till I say go. Very few sports stand still. So I might have it in jogging place. It's pretty common. Okay, so go ahead and jogging place for now. Go ahead and start doing it, just kind of move like this. Okay, that's pretty normal because then we got to react. So go ahead and keep going. Left. Okay, start jogging, stay there. Go. Right. Go. Right. Absolutely. Now one thing you killed it. You did kill it. Make sure that you're in a very good. Actually, I'm going to do this wrong. I'm going to do this wrong on purpose. When you landed, you were real unstable and your back was flat. Why is that wrong? What I just said.
Because you have to make feedback.
I told him what he did wrong. Now, either he's really brilliant and he can figure out what he's doing wrong, or all he ever heard was the thing I don't want him to do. So what I should say, I noticed what he did wrong. I know it. Make sure that you're in a, I'm going to give him only 2 instructions. Make sure that you're in a stable platform with your feet and your posture's tall. There you go. You come up with a million ways to do it. Whatever you do.
We go yes?
Oh yeah, so now let's move on from here.
That's my question.
Yeah.
With this, like, notice everybody have their head down, like they're doing this. And then
Absolutely. Now, so when would I fix that? I would have addressed that during the stability or whatever. That stuff I would have taught day one. Why we're here. Where am I? And one thing I do that's pretty common, I have to throw the ball. So kid looks down, ball bounces. Yep. And sometimes me just holding that ball is threat enough for them to keep it. I don't like it. So I actually teach all the time in lifting, in everything, to be able to see what's in front. I won't necessarily say, this really, this is not a very good idea. So I'll just teach, be able to see what's in front of me. Whatever it is. it's here, or lifting, you know, this whole look up thing. I'm not so sure that's relevant. That might, that's how I do it. And then when I get into things like this, that habit of seeing what's in front of them. So we will start in the decision point. Will be here. You have one step to put in there. And that step will be, I'll face this direction, the step will be positive. Okay? It will not be, and so everybody start here. I want you to just, you're going to be in one step. You're going to take off, make sure that so you get to the cups and stuff. Okay? So first. Decision, yep, and go. And go. And go. And go. And go. And go. Okay. All of you, not bad at all. Good. And please understand, I'm going through this really, I'm trying to teach you pretty much a 3, 4, 5 month progression in no time at all. So, what I'm looking for in that, the first thing I want to make sure is that the athlete can be stable, and then that the angles during contact are appropriate. Then I want to make sure that the direction of force is appropriate. The direction I want most is negative foot spin. I want that foot to go this direction. Okay? Why is it? That's going to help me go that way the most. If you see the athlete just go straight down, it's a bit of an issue. Is it a strength issue? Is it balance? What is it? So we got to see it. We got to be able to see it. Their angle may be, their posture may be good. Their angles may be good. Now it's on to foot, speed, in whatever direction. And if their angles are right, they're probably the foot in the relation to the center of mass is probably where it is. So that's how I would start to use this for acceleration. What's something that we get taught a lot is to have the athlete jump out. We ever taught that to kids? Right? I want you to stand your stance. I want you to really jump out. I've done it myself. And I remember I thought, whoops. So, because this, though I got out there in a hurry, it's not very short. We do want you to have the first step as much as possible. We also want you on the ground soon. If you spend time in flight during acceleration, that's a waste of time. Because you're not going. We'll start there at our little columns and cups. We will decelerate, stop, re-accelerate going forward.
You want like a full stop and then.
Yes, pause. Now also, if I'm doing this, there may be times that I have the athlete stop, just wherever. Just number. And sometimes I'll use numbers instead of. We still use the same numbers, but I may say, you'll stop, and I'm going to say, okay, you're going to re-accelerate, you're going to score that again. Let's do this part first. So I want you to decelerate, stop, re-accelerate with whatever leg you want. But make sure you come to a complete pause, and then re-accelerate. On your own, go ahead. Positive shins the whole time. Positive shins the whole time. Decelerate, stop, re-accelerate. Your re-acceleration step starts. Okay. So you get the idea. Now, can you guys feel when you're slowing down too early? Because you feel your step. So, and you want the athlete to be alert. I usually would say that if they did that. You can use some of that. So that's the right idea. Now, I'm going to have you re-accelerate out of one of these squares. So when I say the number, you go, and hopefully you remember the name of the number of the squares, and then please don't run to the wall. Okay, ready? 7. Notice what leg landed in the decision point. I call decision point on purpose. Okay, you ready? 8. 7. Good. Hey man, this is hard stuff. Dog in place. 9. 9. 7. All right, so I just jumped ahead about a month. So if those are 7, 8, 9 to me, go in this direction, and I want to re-accelerate out of 9, what leg should probably be the one I cut off on the plan? So if I go like this, there's a problem, right? Right. And you guys are right. I just want to show you. Absolutely. So once the athletes learn those behaviors, decelerating with going the right direction. Or sorry, attacking deceleration with the proper foot. The next thing I want you guys to do is as you pause, if you're still running, make sure you're here. You're going to plant. You're going to use your upper body to re-accelerate you in the way that you learn. You do this right, by the way. Everybody stand on your left leg. And have your arms like your arm. This arm's forward. Now, your arms are really there, guys. You really don't get okay. So, back, across, in the direction that this one goes. If I'm turning any direction, back and across. This one's going to punch. This is going to come here. My elbows are. Okay. So, legs loose, we're going to punch. Try that. Yeah, pretty nice, right? So here, punch, turn. Try it out. Now I gotta come back. Punch. Oops. So I punch, come back. Punch and come back. Come back. So once you swing around, come back. It's got to be aggressive too. It can't be this. It can't be slow. I'm here. I punch. I'm aggressive to that. Yes. I'll yell 9 or 7 or 4 or 6. You will plant and re-accelerate. Now when you plant, make sure that you go the right direction. Okay? Tell me this is cool, right? I love this garbage. Okay. So, you ready? Don't mess up. 7.
I already did it.
Yeah. You know what's okay though? Is half the athletes go at a speed they can. So if you were to walk through that, perfectly. Ready? You can walk through with the right motion. Ready? 4. 2 feet, decelerate this. Ready? Another turn. full tilt. It's so cool. And their ability to get onto a wall and get off the person is phenomenal. And there's very stable doing it. Also prevents injuries, blah, 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 blah. The real advanced version of this is to use terminology that is appropriate to their sport. Now, I may start with numbers and pattern recognition, but end with cues. For example, football, American football, they call a post pattern, which would be at an angle, or an out, which would be a flat, or a stop. Use those terms. When you're using the Olympia grid, first start with numbers for pattern recognition, and then so anyways, while they're running at it, I may tell them, they don't get inside until right about here. When they get here, I yell out a number or a thing, and that's when they attack deceleration, quickly turn and re-accelerate out.